The bigger the lie, the more of a side dude you really are. I'm just letting you know that right now. And it's a lot of husbands. It's a lot of boyfriends in close relationships with women that are side dudes.
It used to be a time that fairy tales were true. The king and the queen and all the pills were blue. But then the pill changed, the red pill's the truth. Forget the married life, I got better things to do. Stack money, travel the world. When you're getting it like that, you can pick out a girl. When you chase your own dreams, you can become a squirrel. As many as you want, straight
It's gonna
hair
be
or curl.
what to do when a woman lies to you. All right? And this, the angle that I'm coming from with this is somebody that's in a relationship already and you catch her in a lie. All right? I'm going to be explaining to you what you should do, how you should react to a lie. Because a lot of you guys do not understand that when you catch a woman lying sometimes, or you catch her in the lie, it's actually a time for you to gain power. All right? Sometimes you guys stay in an emotional world whenever this happens. So today we're going to talk about what to do whenever she lies. Like, the hell? Are you guys still there? Hey, give me a thumbs up if you're still there. Because I got a screen that disappeared on me. All right, they still here. All right, we're going to get back to it. I'm going to just have to go off of this screen. Okay, sometimes lies are big and sometimes lies are small. But one thing that I can tell you about a woman when she starts to lie and you start to catching her in a lie, 9 times out of 10, she wanted to get caught. All right, that's just one thing that I'm going to tell you right now about a woman. If a woman gets caught lying, she wanted to get caught. Women become detectives. They become the best cheaters in the world, right? Why? Because they learn the man faster than what the man can learn them. So when it comes to lying, when she fumbles and you catch her in a lie, it's because she's not taking the time out to cover herself. If she's not taking the time out to cover herself, then that means that pretty much she doesn't care if she loses you. So I'm just letting you guys know this right now. If you catch a woman lying, there's something else going on. All right? There's something else. Women are masters at covering up lies. So let's go to the first slide. I'm going to ask yourself. After you catch her lying, you have to ask yourself why. All right? The best thing for you to do is go over in your head. Why is she lying? What is her reason for lying? Why would she lie about that? Typically, lying means that she's hiding something. What is it that she's hiding? So, if you catch her lying, the best thing to do, don't confront her about the lie. That's something you don't want to do. You don't want to confront her about the lie immediately. What you want to do is you want to stop and ask yourself, why would she lie like that? Sometimes when people ask that question, why did somebody lie to them or why they do that, they just leave it there. Why would they lie like that? And then they just keep going. No, you need to dwell on it. Dwell on the lie. Because if you dwell into why she's lying and you try to understand why she's lying, it helps to remove the emotion. The more details you search for in her lies, the faster your emotions go away. Like, for instance, when you guys like come to my channel and other people's channels, you come here hurt. But the more knowledge that you gain, the more knowledge it helps you feel better. But if you're in a relationship and you catch her lying, the more information that you learn, the easier it is for you to walk away without that emotional attachment. So you have to ask yourself, why is she lying to me? Because there is a reason. All right, next. If it's a big lie, you got to put your feelings to the side. All right, you have to understand that. Little white lies, like little lies, you know what I'm saying? May be because she's trying to manipulate you to get something. Right? So if it's a little white lie, like, oh, I had to do this, or I didn't have that, or this, and you catch her in a little white lie, everybody tells little white lies. But when it comes to big lies, embarrassing lies, and it's going to be different for each situation. The bigger the lie, the more of a side dude you really are. I'm just letting you know that right now. And it's a lot of husbands. It's a lot of boyfriends in close relationships with women that are side dudes. What do I mean by they're side dudes? I mean their heart is with somebody else, but they're still stuck in a relationship. That's how women do. That's why when women cheat, it's the worst in the world, because they take the time out to actually get to know the person that they're going to cheat with, and then they form a emotional romantic feeling with them before they even sleep with the guy. That's why a lot of girls out here that you're going to get one night stands from are going to be girls that are going to get drunk. They like to smoke weed. They the bad girls. You know what I'm saying? Like pretty much just groupied out. But most girls in a relationship, when they lie, and it's the big lie, it's because you're the side dude. And their heart has already moved on to another guy. Next. If she lies about her own capabilities, you need to step back. What do I mean by that? An example. Let's say a woman says that she's good at being a chef, but then when she cook, it don't taste good at all. Let's say a girl tries to be a know-it-all. Becomes to find out everything that she says is stupid. You have a lot of women out there that do that. Like, oh, I know what this is. I could do this. I know what this is. I could do it. Then when they do it, they fail. So when you come across a woman that lies about her capabilities, or lies about how smart she is, or lie about how powerful she is, then that's the type of woman you're going to have to leave alone. And the reason why is because you don't know what she's lied about in the past. Because when people start lying about their capabilities, they're lying about their personality. They're giving themselves credit that's not there. It's a delusional part of her. So that's that's one of those detailed lies you got to pay attention to. It's when she tries to talk herself up and then she can't back it up. She's only going to cause you problems in the long run. You got to always think, if you're lying to me about this, what else would she lie to me about? Next, figuring out how to process the lie. What do I mean by that? See, one thing about it is, if you catch a woman in a lie, and then you start to analyze that lie, you start to understand that lie, you may start to notice that she's a serial liar. When you come across a serial liar, that's what analyzing does. It's over. You got to dig deep into detail with serial liars. And the reason why is because serial liars have game plans. Game plans. Shiny Dwarf, big shout outs, bro. He said, how did you pull those drunk women that barely smoke? How did you pull drunk women that barely smoke? Send them a drink. Chances are, if they drink and smoke, they're miserable. So you can curse them out and they start loving you. Right? Processing a lie is something that men have to do. In a lot of cases, go your own way. Understand why she's lying. Now, the last thing to do, you got to block her on social media. And the reason why you got to block her on social media, and the reason why you got to get off of social media, is because that's where the hypnosis is at. The more of her that you see, what is this? The more of her that you see, the more emotions keep running back through your mind. The more the story keeps replaying in your head, the more confused you're going to stay. So once you unfriend her and once you block her, it's going to give yourself back a consciousness to what's really going on. All right. And that was that lecture, man. Let me come back up.